Here's my teenagers. And the one that was injured that I'm keeping. Doing so much better. And her beak looks a lot better too. And she's walking around and doing good. Still not jumping up, getting on the high perches like she should. And she's 3 weeks older than the Reds. She runs from the Reds. They kind of boss her around. But they're kind of getting along. I gave them a little wet feed this morning. So they still have food and water. And I always put a pan of wet feed on each side, because usually the Reds don't let her eat with them. And she's still a little traumatized. Still a little wild. Yeah. Yeah. You doing okay though? And being that it's going to get 9 degrees. I don't remember when it was ever that low. Just really weird season this year. So I got picked up some cheap blankets at the dollar store and stapled them on. I didn't put none up here. I just want to make sure that if there's any breezes coming through, you know, the doors or whatever, it doesn't hit them. And I got them just above that, so that should hold some heat in some more. See how they do her? I know, baby girl. And, you know, this is the time when I would normally put them out in the chicken run kennel, you know, for a few weeks, before acclimating them and getting them into the main flock. But being we have freezing temperatures coming, I'm not doing it yet. So I'm holding off till we get through this next week. Yeah. I know it looks sloppy in here. Who cares? But until we get over this freezing weather, that's on this side. I got that stapled in a couple places, and I got that one stapled. I can't get it up too high because it'll latch. And then I actually have 2 blankets on this window, but they weren't tall enough. But that's okay for up there, because they're cracked down here for the solar wiring lights. And I did take down the other 3 that I'm not using. So they should be good. And this one goes off every now and then for some reason. Don't know. That's okay, because the heat lamps are, you know, basically enough light for them, so. Yep. And then tomorrow night, when it's supposed to get 9 degrees, I'll probably take this other blanket here and put across there just for overnight. But, you know, I can't right now, otherwise I won't be able to get in and out. So they're doing good. Okay, girls, I'm going to go inside. I got some more stuff to do. What you doing, baby? She's the one that, she will follow me everywhere. Every time I come in this coop, she's right on my heels. And since we're going to have 9 degrees weather tomorrow night, well, actually the next couple nights is going to be really cold. So I put some plastic over there. I didn't cut it to fit perfect because I want to be able to reuse that piece of plastic. But if you see, there's a lot of cold breeze that blows in through there. And then that little hole up there, we didn't fit it tight because, you know, summer you need more breeze. So this is just temporary. This will probably only be up here for like, you know, one or 2 weeks at the most, probably. It just depends on the weather. So we got that going. And as you know, I don't like heat lamps, but I did get this one back up here again. And then I got one in the corner because the other girls sleep over there. And I got everything with a chain and zip tied up on hooks. So even if it slides or falls, it's not going to go any further than the chain. So I tried fixing it every way I can. And I know that corner wiring's a mess, but I got it wire tied to where nothing could fall or come close to that heat lamp. I know it looks bad right now, but that's the best I can do. So I got plastic on this window also. all the way up to the top board up there because of that hole also. I got to fix those this summer. And I think that should do it. We do have some girl, and like I says, it's still going to get cold because it's got the, you know, it's not, it goes right through right there. Then it's got the holes in the wall, and then it also has breathing room all the way up there, so I'm not sealing it up completely. But it's just going to get very, very, very cold. And I don't really trust these lights, even though, I mean, they still make me nervous, even though I've never had one fall yet. But, you know, so I am going to leave this on through the daytime, just so that I can keep an eye on it, see what happens. What are you doing? You looking for more straw seed? But it's really nice in here. I mean, even though we've got the cold and everything coming through there, but it's not that cold today. But it's going to get, you know, it'll get cold tonight. And then tomorrow night, it's supposed to be 9. And I think the next night, like 10 or 12 or something so unusual for Georgia over the last several years. But it's being weird weather everywhere. I seen you fly up there, Frank. You feeling your oats? Okay. So we still have to check for eggs in there. I got hands still going in there. But I took the heat lamp out of there because I'm not using this when it's like frosty cold at night for anybody. I just let them play in there and fluff up the mulch and stuff. That's it. Fluff up that stuff. Yeah. Everybody's doing good. And I got to fill that feeder back up. This one has plenty. They got water. And then what I do at night, because I got extra waterers, you know, that one's almost full. That one's just below halfway. I mean, they're good right now. Is I take 3 of the waterers in. I have 2 more on the one in the Chicksville shed, one on the back porch, and one of these extra ones. That's 3 I take in the house at night and clean them up. And then I fill them up in the morning inside the house and bring them out here in the morning so that they, just in case their other waterers get frozen. And I do not fill these up all the way until I see it's down so low because of it freezing at night. I don't want the whole thing to be full and freeze because that's when these crack easy. So I try to make sure at night there's not that much water in it. What you doing, Frank? But anyways, I think it's the best I can do right now. So I got the Chicksville ready for the next few days of freezing. I've got in here pretty much together, plastic on all the windows. And I think if you can see, because the wind coming through there is moving that plastic. So, I mean, I still have, you know, breeze and airflow through here. And then I have been closing this door at night. What you doing, baby girl? Oh, I don't have anything for you. No, I don't. No, I don't. When you gonna start laying an egg? You know what I noticed? You know, when they were younger and they were acclimated in here, Frank never, ever even paid attention to them. Well, Frank grew up with them, so they were kind of best buds. And then as Frank got older, he got, you know, used to the older ladies. But the closer they get to laying eggs, he'll like chase them but not do anything to them. So it's like he knows when they become of age. You know? Don't you, Frank? I mean, he's not even a year old. He still got nubby spurs. You know, he still don't have his spurs all out yet. Do you? You're a big boy, though. I can't see where you can get much bigger, but you might. I got to get some Vaseline on that comb. I hope that's dirty and not frostbite. I'm not getting that freezing, but it is what it is. We'll do what we can, okay? Definitely going to put some Vaseline on that tomorrow. Okay? I got to sneak up on him and grab him from behind. I mean, he don't fight me once I get him. It's just he's not, if he sees me, he won't let me pick him up. So they're fluffing up everything out here, which is a good thing. Looking for bugs. It'll keep this turned, and like I said, I just don't want to smell anything in here. I got y'all's coop all nice and pretty and warm. Yeah, I do. All right, let me go. Okay, I did bring the pool over from the garden I had torn down for the winter. And Home Depot didn't have no sand. I did buy some topsoil. I'm going to have to order the sand and have it delivered and mix it in later. But that'll give time for the topsoil to dry since I got it in bags from Home Depot. And it, you know, a lot of it was wet. So we'll give it a try. And this is my haul from Home Depot. I got 6 bags of the bark, pine bark for the run. And I got 1, 2, 3 bags of topsoil, 2 different kinds. And like I said, I'm going to have to order the sand, so, whew, I'm tired already. So let me get this carried in there. Okay, I got it equal with that down underneath there. I only got 6 bags, so 10 would have been right, but that was just a lot of bags to carry. I had 4 dirt bags and 6 of these. I thought, you know, that's enough for now. I can always go back and get the other 4 or 5, whatever it might take. But I got this little gully here filled in. And I had to dump that bucket of water there. There was accumulating. And of course that's going to run down through there, but I got no chicks in there. And it should be running outside. A little bit of it come in there, but there's dirt piled up underneath there that's kind of stopping it from flowing in. So that may work. And I got I got 2 extra bags. I don't have no sand. I guess I got to order it. So that'll give that time to dry out. And then I'll order some sand and start mixing in it with some DE. But of course I don't want to put DE in there and mix it while it's still wet. And there is holes like drilled on the bottom. So I'm going to give that a couple of days to dry out. And because it'll probably take, you know, a few days for the sand to get here. Especially since the freezing weather's coming. So I'll just leave those bags there for now because I just don't care. I'm tired. Okay, girls. It does smell good in here. And I got the pine bark instead of the mulch. And you know what's funny is this over here was the same bag, but it looks different than that there. I don't get it. You know, they must have got a load of somebody cheating or something. I don't know. But it'll work. And like I said, one bag was really wet. But that'll dry out. And they're kicking it around and scratching up, looking for bugs, huh? So far, I like this a lot better than the mulch. The only thing, like when I poop or scoop, you just got to be a little bit more daintier so you don't pick up so much of the bark. So I got to go real slow and kind of pinch up all the poo-poo. But I think I'm going to quit here. I have to get my bags thrown away, collect my eggs, go check on the chicks, and I'm pretty much done until this evening. I'm going to come out and grab my waterers so they don't freeze tonight, and I'll bring them back in early in the morning. I come out here before they get up. If I have to work, if I don't have to work, they get themselves up, and I get out here whenever I get out here. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll probably be out here around 5 o'clock in the morning. Bring them their fresh water and throw their treats out for them for the morning. So this should work, I'm hoping. So I'm going to go in and order some sand. Since I got a gift card from work, I didn't pay for none of this stuff today. That's the best part of it. I still have money left to pay for the sand. So this is all free today for me. So I'm going to go in here, and I raked this up a little bit where they're kicking it out. Kind of get it up there a little bit more. And we got them in the kennel because the kennel flooring is a bunch of sand, and so they've been going in there taking their sand bath. But I'm trying to get this one prepped for the winter so they have a sand bath in here too. And since they kick a lot out, that's why the dirt is kind of looks full, but it'll fluff up and they'll kick a lot of it out. So I may bring another smaller, like flower pot or something in here and get it filled so they got 2 of them. And then they should be good for the winter. Huh? Should be good for the winter. And then come spring, I gotta clean all this stuff up. That's okay. My girls are worth it. What you Mirans doing, huh? What you Mirans doing? Is she picking on you? Are you picking on them? Really? Miss Brat. Miss Brat, are you picking on them? You just stay in here, girls. Okay, I think I'm going to throw these bags away and go take a break and then come back and finish.